So what did you
I don't know what any of this has to do with white privilege. I'm so confused.
Well, no, because white supremacy is normally implemented by a geopolitical structure, not so much you. I'm not going to say you're a white supremacist,
okay, this is your example, but I just don't get that either. That's not white supremacy. Example? That's just geopolitics.
Yeah, but you
can do that to white people or brown people. It doesn't actually matter if you're.
Yeah, but that's why the term white supremacy isn't useful, right? Because what it is European imperium. Is really what he's
saying. European imperialism.
Well, it doesn't have to be European.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be. It's just in this particular case.
It's not. I mean, many countries engage imperialism in the past and now. And some of them are European, some of them aren't.
Sure. I mean, Africa's problem is going to be China, right?
That would be Chinese imperialism.
Yeah.
If China took over the rest of the world, it would be Chinese imperialism. You wouldn't call it Chinese imperialism. You just call it imperialism.
It would depend on the circumstances, but if they're coming in the way, say, the French did, and setting up a Chinese protectorate and whatnot, I would agree that's imperialism. But a lot of what I see the Chinese doing, for example, I disagree with the right on this, where they're like, oh, it's them setting up debt traps, etc. The Chinese are pretty stupid in this regard. Like, they're usually doing the kind of bare minimum to just extract some stuff that wasn't going to be extracted either way. So I don't think that actually fits the term imperialism. Just business.
So if China was to take over huge swathes of the world with war, with their army, would you call that Chinese imperialism?
If you do it with war, yeah.
Right. And I think that's what has happened with Africa. That's why it's called white supremacy or European imperialism, because it was done with war. Yeah. It wasn't just like, oh, how you doing, mate?
It's imperialism for the French or the British or whoever else, but the idea that it's European or white, But
they are white. It's by default, it's just
what
they are.
Not very relevant, though.